When the Z Fold 3 was released, it felt like a significant leap in the foldable market. It felt like something Samsung could grow on, with a clear advantage in their hands that would only get better with subsequent generations. However, over 3 years later, the Z Fold 5 still appears remarkably identical. After testing other foldable devices, such as the Honor Magic V2 and OnePlus Open, it is evident that Samsung has lagged. Well, things are about to get better. Although the Z Fold 5 is one of the greatest foldable handsets on the market, many consumers dislike its LED front screen, which limits its usability. And with competitors attempting to take into Samsung's market share by demonstrating a better way to do things, the South Korean behemoth has realized users may no longer be ready to put up with thinner screens and has purportedly made the Fold 6's cover display bigger. Ice Universe posted an image on X that shows how different the Galaxy Z Fold 6 outer screen looks when compared with the Fold 5. He also adds that the Fold 6 screen width is equal to the Fold 5 screen width plus the right bezel. We can also see some noticeable differences between the two phones in the image. As is obvious, the Z Fold 6 has a larger cover screen, which implies that it will have a larger inner display when you open it. This should improve the typing experience on the cover screen, but the inner screen will have a flatter aspect ratio. We've seen other foldables do an excellent job with a similar aspect ratio, so we're optimistic. We can also see sharper corners and a shaper display radius on the Fold 6, which resembles the S24 Ultra more than Samsung's previous foldable. This could be a concern because the sharp corner on my S24 Ultra scrapes into my palm when I hold it for an extended period or tightly grasp it. I'm hoping the experience will be different with Samsung's foldable. The Fold 6 cover display also looks brighter and is tuned differently than the Fold 5. However, this could be a difference because of how the phones are photographed, so we can't look at this evidence conclusively. ICE claims that the Fold 6 cover unit is as wide as the Fold 5's width and bezel width combined. Previously, it was reported that the width would increase from 57mm to 60mm. The screen also looks vertically shorter, but that's presumably just because the aspect ratio has changed from 22:9 to 23.1:9, as the screen is set to have the same 6.3-inch diagonal size as the current generation. The screen will still be narrower than Samsung's best conventional phones, but that's to be expected given that this is a bendable smartphone, and even a tiny increase in width will have a significant impact on how you use it. The phone's hinge also appears slimmer, and ICE writes on the Chinese social media network Weibo that when closed, the phone's body is only 1mm wider than the Fold 5, which is 68.1mm broad. This means that Samsung was able to make the phone's screen bigger without increasing the breadth of the body, making it just as easy to handle as the Fold 5. Another set of renders shared by the leaker shows the phone's rear, with crisper edges and a redesigned camera module design. The phone is reported to have a better camera array than the current model. Overall, the Fold 6 appears to include several significant changes, but this may increase the phone's price. The phone will be revealed on July 24 rather than July 10, as previously planned. In terms of cameras, we frequently focus on the folding screen and how the software manages it, with camera performance typically taking a back seat. While the cameras on foldable phones are generally acceptable and occasionally better than many flagship smartphones, they frequently fall behind those on traditional flagships. This applies to the Z Fold 5 as well. Despite costing roughly 1.5 times as much as the S24 Ultra, it is Samsung's most costly smartphone, with a photographic experience that falls short of the slab flagship. While we agree that it's balancing the foldable's weight, better lenses add weight, and providing a wonderful camera experience, we'd like to see all of the features and the best photography experience on Samsung's next-generation foldable. A decent place to start is to upgrade the telephoto lens to at least 5x or 10x. The present outer screen of the Z Fold 5 feels rather tiny, and someone used to normal smartphones may struggle to acclimate to Samsung's folding. Making typos and clicking the wrong things is typical. I do it all the time. We'd like Samsung to make the cover display broader in the future version, making the outer screen more useful for tasks that don't require unfolding the smartphone. The inside foldable screen also has space for improvement. The Z Fold 5's crease feels fairly deep, which can be off-putting for many first-time folding users. Yes, you grow used to it, but competition has improved so much that screens like the OnePlus Open make the crease less noticeable. Unfortunately, with the Z Fold 5, the fold remains visible and detracts from the experience. So what are your thoughts on the Galaxy Z Fold 6 so far? Let us know in the comments below. See you in my next video. Goodbye.